I've seen like even in our company, like a lot of the developers, like especially junior developers, they don't like code like the way I used to code like 5 years back. Like now they're like really going to ask Claude Code a question, even a simple question to explain the code base. They're not navigating the code anymore. They're just always defaulting to go to AI. The barrier has been lowered. Like now, what we're seeing is the earlier the barrier was like you have to learn a new language. Like you don't know TypeScript. If let's say your company is using TypeScript, you have to first learn that or Rust or something, right? Now, what we're seeing is like developers are now very comfortable, like even picking up Rust, for instance, which is very hard otherwise, right? They're letting AI do a lot of the heavy lifting, and through AI generated code, they're also like picking up those skills faster. In a way, like we've seen acceleration in a lot of areas, like especially the junior developers. I've seen like a lot of these like younger 20-year-olds have been very, very successful with AI compared to people who have been coding for like 20 years. So for them, it's like a bigger change, newer habits. Whereas like by default, all the new grads we hire and all, they're like much more like more accustomed to using these agents, right? And they're also finding like innovative ways these agents can be used. Like I think one of the things is that we have seen even the model labs don't even know the full extent of where these models are more successful or less successful. Like if you look at this coding, like I mean, a lot of people are now like doing this plan mode, like Cursor added that, like just to be more successful, or writing markdown files with task lists. So like everyone's like building their like interesting workflows around these agents to be successful, right? And these agents are now running for longer and longer periods of time. Like and also like describing that destination where you want to be is an art in itself. Like I've got at CodeRad, we have so many developers, and I look at their usage stats in Cursor or Cloud Code. You could actually see how much they like doing on-demand usage. You will see like there are a few developers which are like really going gangbusters with AI usage, while some of the developers are like still struggling and they're doing basic tab completion and so on. So it's very interesting. See, it's very lopsided. Like it's very hard to even tell like what makes like what kind of a trait you will look for a developer that they'll be good, like really leverage these AI tools to the maximum extent, because that makes like a 10x difference in the velocity, right? I mean, if you're gonna use these new tools, you're gonna obviously run faster.